Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, first of all, I would like to usher you guys into 2020, because by the time I will be uploading this video, it's already 2020 and 2019 is already gone. So thank you once again to those that are subscribed to my channel, and to those that just watch and pass by, please do subscribe, like the video, and if you have any question concerning studying in Germany, just drop it in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer each and everybody's question. So what do we have today? Today I'll be talking about studying medicine in Germany. Yes, you heard that right. I'll be talking about studying medicine in Germany and what you need to know before you actually venture on this journey, so that at the end of the day you don't get being disappointed and stuff. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the duration of the medical program here in Germany. Or before that, sorry, I would like to say medicine is known as what we call state exam here in Germany. So there are several courses that are under this category. For example, law, pharmacy, vet medicine, dentist. They are all under this category of courses that are quote-unquote state exams, and there are so many other courses also on this category. Now, one thing with medicine, studying medicine here in Germany, is that there's something, and I know I've talked about it in one of my videos, something called numerus clausus. Now, numerus clausus is given to those degree programs where there are more applicants than the space open to actually be admitted. So they have more applicants than the normal seats or normal available places they have, for studying medicine in a particular university. So medicine in general is known to be overall, it has an overall numerus clausus, and then the duration of studying medicine in Germany varies from 12 semesters to 13 semesters. This goes into 12 semesters, 2 semesters make a year. That's like 6 to 7 years, depending on the university. The language of instruction for studying medicine here is German. So you need the German language. I'm going to talk about the required German language you need to have to be able to study medicine here in Germany. On the average, which many universities go by this, you need a C1 certificate, or most universities actually ask for C2, or the exam we call TESDAF. Now for TESDAF, you have to have in the 4 different categories 4. One is this might be confusing because the normal grading of the normal German grading system, 1 is like the highest. Now for the TESDAF result, 1 is the lowest, 5 is the highest. So to be able to the requirements needed when you take a TESDAF and you want to actually study medicine, and mostly other courses taught in German, you have to have 4 in each of the 4 parts of the exam. Or there is another exam called DSH, which is also you need a DSH 2. Mostly recently I've been seeing that the universities require a DSH 3. So in general, it means that you need a high level of German, and you should not be afraid of this, because most science people that end up studying medicine here, is not that they had the language level when they were coming from their home country. No, some of them have already learned a bit back home and then came to Germany to actually continue learning the language, and as well then apply for the program that they are interested in. Now I'm going to talk about the academic requirements. First of all, if you study in any European Union, you did your high school or secondary school in European Union, I believe your high school exam or your secondary school exam is equivalent to what is called what is called Abitur here in Germany, which is an exam that you write after your high school. So I believe those from EU, their certificates will be recognized. Now for people that are from the non-EU regions, this is where it becomes like kinda, oh, if my certificate is equivalent or not, and you can do this using Anabin. I don't know how many people have heard of Anabin, but most time, for example, I'm going to talk about Nigeria. Now for Nigerians, WAEC only isn't equivalent, and I've talked about this in there's this video I talked about it, about the educational requirements in Germany. So you need either you do 1 year in the university, or with your WAEC you can actually do Studienkolleg here in Germany, which is a 1-year program, in order to bridge that gap between, for those people that their high school certificate is not equivalent to their Abitur. Now there is something else called so when you have your academic requirements, now I will talk from a personal experience here. When I was coming to Germany, it was actually to study medicine, and during that process I sent my certificate to Uni Assist. So I'm going to say that I had 5 A's for those that wrote WAEC, 5 A's, 3 B's, and 1 C. And I know from what Uni Assist calculated with this grade was 1,2. And then my transcript from my first year study that I did in Nigeria, which I had 3 point something. So altogether it gave me a German grade of 1.6. Now it's not always good to depend on that 1.6, because medicine is a really competitive course. So it's always good to get like still be in the 1.0, 1.4, 1.5 category. With 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, sometimes even 2.0, you can still get admission, but there are some other things you can do to actually better those, like better your chances in able to be in order to be accepted. Now I'm going to say there is one which we call the Technische Test for medizinische Studiengänge, which is TMS. So this is an exam that you can write so that you can be able to improve your grade and better your chances in being admitted. Now most of the schools accept this TMS now. Then there's another one we call Test AS. It's not everyone that requires it, but as I said, every university have their own requirements, and you have to see what the requirements of the university you're interested in, what their requirements are. So medicine is not, because I know some people like back home you'd be like, okay, maybe your results really need to be good. Now during my research recently, I got to see that they are trying to adjust that selection criteria of it being based on your grades. So I'm hearing that they want in terms of, okay, your motivation, why do you want to do medicine, maybe experience, what have you done. So from there you can actually get extra points to be able to improve your chances of being admitted. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is the sections. Normally there is winter and summer semester in Germany. Now I will always advise you to go with the winter option, because in summer semester there is not all the universities are available for you to apply to those, but in winter semester almost all is available for you to actually apply to, and this helps you, like increases your chances to be able to do this. Now if at the end of this you are accepted into studying medicine, the medical school, medical university, the medicine program is divided into 3 phases. We have the preclinical phase, we have the clinical phase, and we have the practical phase. Now the clinical phase is comprises 4 semesters. 4 semesters from the duration of medicine that I talked about, which is 2 years, and after this you write your first medical exam. Now when you pass this exam, you go into the clinical phase, and the clinical phase lasts for 6 semesters. It might vary from other universities. The standard is the clinical phase lasts for 6 semesters, and 6 semesters, as we know, is 3 years. And after that you write what we call you write an exam as well. Now the other 1 year that is remaining, I don't know, in Nigeria we also have that, which is what they call housemanship. So that 1 year you actually use it to do your housemanship, which is the practical year, and then afterwards you have 3 months to actually prepare for your exam, the state exam, and then you write it. When you are done with it and you passed, then you get the what they call approbation, which is license to actually practice as a medical doctor here in Germany, or actually anywhere in the EU, because Germany, as we know, is an EU country and is in European Union, so you can as well go to other countries to practice. So after that, there are some people that, okay, they want to specialize, and specialization here in Germany takes 5 to 6 years. So depending on the specialization you want to go for, it will take this amount of time. And that is all for studying medicine in Germany. And if it's still in your plans, just try very hard so that you can get your academic results on point, so that will not be like a deciding factor for you. And as well, even if you come here and you don't end up doing it, there are other courses that are related to medicine that you can as well do. And so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any question, just drop it in the comment section and I'll be glad to reply to you. So once again, nice seeing you guys again. Is that Niger girl, that Igbo girl, Ibi Chris. Have a nice day, and I wish you a happy new year. Let's walk into this year doing all good things and good things, achieving our goals, our dreams, putting hard work into it. Me, I will also be doing mine and stuff, so that by the end of next year we will look at what you have achieved and said, yes, we did it. And even if, no matter how, even if your 2019 was not so good, still hope and have faith that 2020 will be better. So now I'm going to sign off and see you in my next video. Ciao.